Hey everyone, peace and good health. This is Jay over at Herbal Chemistry. I'm out here in the forest, the plants are talking, the wind is talking, and something told me that I need to talk about detoxing. The word, in my opinion, gets thrown around almost as though it's like very limited to just the idea of using plants or using different herbs to help remove toxins out of the body. Reality is that we have to understand that toxicity is not just something that you're going to experience physiologically. It's something you experience spiritually. It's something that you're going to be experiencing emotionally. In fact, there are very distinct links in between the emotions that you feel that's interconnected with the hormones and neurotransmitters your body releases. So in order to really understand detoxing and how to properly apply that in a person's life, we want to make sure that we understand the dynamic in which this petri dish of a lifestyle that we have here, especially living in the United States. We've taken on this concept of being very masculine in its approach, which is the way I view Western medicine. It has its benefits. I love Western medicine for its science. However, it's very masculine, very finite, very direct, very to the point, and it doesn't look at anything. It's like a laser. It hones in and focuses in on exactly what it needs to either create and or destroy. The idea of detoxification doesn't work in that manner. So what ends up happening is a lot of people just look for plants, they look for herbs, and then they try to detox themselves. But it's actually a petri dish of what's contributing to that toxicity. It's your past traumas, it's your emotional distress, it's your stress, it's your current situation, it's your job, it's your different choices that you've made that's increasing your cortisol, that's throwing off your sugar, that's throwing off everything else. So it's really, really important for us to understand that detoxification has to be done on a level where you're trying to address all of these things at the same time. Of course, the physiological aspect of it, the body's really important. You want to make sure you are using the right types of plants, the right types of herbs. But it's really, really, really important to understand that this process of detoxing includes the emotional and the spiritual. We would like sometimes refer to a psychoneuroimmunological aspect of detoxing. We have to make sure those things are addressed in this process. Because again, Western medicine is very, very masculine in its nature. That's the opposition or the balance of what holistic medicine is supposed to do, the whole picture. And as you know, just like our beautiful queens, our women, you guys want to know who, what, when, where, how, and why. You want all the details. You just don't want to know, hey, the dog is barking. You want to know, why is the dog barking? Who stepped on its tail? Why is he or she stepping on its tail? And what drove them to actually initiate it? Not just put a muzzle on the dog. So it's really, really important that we understand what detoxification really, really is, and be willing to go above and beyond just the traditional thought patterns of attempting to detox. Just wanted to drop that quick drink. I'm probably going to be talking about detoxification for quite some time now because we have our up and coming fall Mars and Venus detox that's going to be coming up in October, and it's really, really important that we address not just hormones, because again, hormones are meant to be instructions for the body to follow, which means it's going to place your body in a state where it's ready to detox. We want to make sure you're ready for detoxification, and not everyone is ready to detox. A lot of things that we experience, we're not really ready to let them go. And I may share some things about my own personal experience where I was holding on to a lot of things that translated into me holding on to things that were in my colon that I could not let go until like the 9th and 10th day of fasting, when I finally was able to find a bathtub, make some bath tea, and cry my eyes out, and then go see my colonic hydrotherapist, while doing that in conjunction with fasting and using the proper herbs to help facilitate putting my mind, body, and spirit in the right state of being so that it can remove those things. Anyway, I just wanted to drop that quick drink. We're going to probably continue this series more on detoxing and get into the physiological, the emotional, as well as the spiritual aspect of what detoxing actually means. And then, we'll dive a little bit deeper. There's definitely a lot more when it comes to detoxing. You can't detox everything in one shot. You want to make sure that you are detoxing things in a process where you're being able to address very, very specific things in that detoxification. So if you're going to do chelation, then you want to make sure you're doing chelation. If you're going to be doing hormone rebalancing, you want to go after hormone rebalancing. if you're dealing with parasites, you want to make sure you're going directly after parasites. And in between each of those types of detoxes, you want to be certain to give yourself a break to rebuild, refortify, reconstruct your body, to fill in those gaps so that those gaps don't get filled again. If you're doing chelation, don't go back to eating chewing gum with titanium dioxide all over it, because now all the receptors are open and you're just going to fill in those gaps right all over again. So it's really important to use it as a time to not just remove these toxins, but to also catapult a new lifestyle for yourself. Anyway, just wanted to drop that quick drink. You know, it's never quick for me, but anyway, just wanted to share that. Peace and good health, everyone. See you guys soon. If you haven't already, sign up on the website at herbalchemistry.com. We're going to have a lot of new baseline products that are going to be coming out, as well as more information regarding detoxification, as well as our upcoming detox, which will be pretty much having everyone in the United States being able to participate in. Talk to you guys soon. Always a pleasure. I'm going back to the forest. There's mushrooms out here. There's turkey tail literally sitting right underneath my feet. So I'm going to talk to these plants and see what we're going to need for this next cleanse. Peace and good health, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.